Hard to believe, but high school basketball postseason is underway. Ben Barr has the latest tourney report, number 2 of many to come. Ben, what's going on?
Hey, Sully, one game already in the books. Class F North boys shed over Washburn 50-38. We'll have the highlights coming up at 5 o'clock. But since it's day one, let's continue to look into some upcoming tournament schedules. The Class C North boys have a Monday-Tuesday schedule next week. Day one has Fort Kent Sumner, followed by Mattanock Academy, taking on the winner of Wednesday's prelim between Orono and Bucksport. The South will be a Monday quadruple header after 2 prelims complete the bracket on Wednesday. The C North girls are in action on Monday and Tuesday in Bangor. Monday, it's Foxcroft Academy Callis and George Stevens Academy awaiting the Sumner Central prelim winner. Tuesday will feature Dexter Caribou and number 1 Mattanock Academy against the Orono Washington Academy prelim winner. The South quarterfinals are all on Tuesday next week, with Spruce Mountain and Maranacook awaiting prelim qualifying opponents. The Class D North boys have morning tip-offs on Saturday and Monday in Bangor. Saturday's got Fort Fairfield Woodland before Madawaska gets the winner of the Penobscot Valley Stearns prelim. Then it's Bangor Christian Hodgson and Machias versus the Central Aroostook Skank prelim winner on Monday. The South is all set for Saturday in Augusta, featuring Madison Buckfield, Monmouth Academy Telstar, Carabec Wiscasset, and Mount Abram Old Orchard Beach. The D North girls also have a Saturday-Monday schedule. It opens with Central Aroostook Woodland ahead of Machias and the prelim winner of Narraguagus Fort Fairfield. Monday features Penobscot Valley Southern Aroostook and Bangor Christian awaiting the Skank Stearns prelim winner. The South is a Monday Augusta quadruple header of Carabec Madison, Buckfield, Boothbay, Monmouth Academy Old Orchard Beach, and Mount Abram North Yarmouth Academy. Elsewhere, the Gardner boys basketball team earned the number 3 seed in Class B North after a 15-3 season. The Tigers senior core has grown from only winning a handful of games as freshmen to now having a good chance at a deep tournament run.
This year we really focus on defense and just the all-around tenacity we play with, and I think the togetherness we play with, it's really pushed us far, and I hope that we can keep it going in tournament.
We just play hard, we play fast. We like to run teams off the court as best we can, get out in transition, play good defense.
The Tigers will take on number 6 Erskine Academy on Friday at 4 p.m. right here at the Cross Insurance Center. Sully, I gotta say, with this new alignment this year, it's interesting to see a lot more Central Maine teams coming up here to Bangor as Class B schools nowadays. I remember watching all those highlights at the Civic Center in the past.